The hands float down by the sides. And as you breathe in, the arms float up. They circle in front as if you're gathering in energy, bring it into the heart, send it down towards the earth, sinking the chi. Breathing in, breathing out. Really feeling the sensations, nice and slow. One more time, sinking the chi. And then step one foot out to the side, either foot. The arms float up in front. The arms float down, the knees and hips soften. Breathing in, rising up like mist from the lake. And then floating down as you breathe out, nice and soft. We call this opening the door, the start of the journey. It's like you're riding on a wave in the ocean. The tide rolls in, the tide rolls out. One more time, opening the door. And then from here, very gently begin to turn towards one side, the palms face away. And then coming back to center, the palms face towards the body, turning the other way. The wise owl looks behind. So gentle rotation, loosening up the spine, stimulating the energy. The wise owl looks behind. And then from here, circle the arms around and hug the tree right out in front. Step one foot out a little bit wider. And then from here, the palms face up as we gather the seeds. Then the hands come down the center as we plant the seeds into the earth, softening the hips and knees. Rising back up, gathering some more seeds, coming down, planting them into the earth. Breathing in, breathing out, or taking as many breaths as you need. One more time, planting seeds. And then circle all the way around and hug the tree, step the foot in a little bit closer. And then from here, the hands draw in towards the heart as you step in. And then step out to the corner as you push forwards in space. Draw the hands back in, and then push back out. Pushing the mountain. Nice and easy, nice and slow. Really feeling the sensations, bringing mindfulness to the body. One more time, the push. And then from here, the arms float up. They come all the way up and over and then down in front of the body, scooping under, gathering in the energy, gathering in the breath, letting it wash through the body. The Tai Chi circling. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time. And then from here, step the front foot back in, the hands come back in towards the heart, shift the weight, and step in. And then step out to the other corner as you push the mountain. Drawing in, pushing out. Just taking your time, no rush, nowhere to go. All right, one more time, the push. And then from here, the hands float up. They come down in front of the body, scooping under, breathing in, as if you're gathering in something precious, and then letting it wash through the body as you breathe out. Tai Chi circling. All right, one more time. Circle it around. Very nice. Step the front foot back in, hug the tree, bring it right to center. And then from here, the hands draw in towards the heart, and then push out to the side. The hands come back in as you push out to the other side. The dragon stretches its tail. This time you can tap the toes out to the side, just gentle reach. And then other side, tapping the toes. All right, this time you can tap them out in front, like you're testing out the waters. Other side, tap the toes right out in front. This time you can tap behind. Other side, tap the toes behind. And you can keep going directly behind, or this time you can cross diagonally behind if you like. One more time, the dragon stretches its tail. And then step in, hug the tree. From here, the arms open wide. The hands float down, the backs of the hands face each other. They float up the midline of the body and then drift out to the side, the fountain. Breathing in as you rise up. Breathing out, letting go. As we learn to move like water, soft but powerful. Really see how much you can let go. One more time, the fountain. And then from here, reverse direction with the arms. The hands come right in front of the heart, palms facing each other. Taking a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, the hands brush down and out to the sides. Coming back up in front of the heart as you breathe in. Breathing out, cleansing the lungs. Clearing out old, stuck energy. It's no longer serving you. Making room for the new. All right, one more time, cleansing the lungs. And then this time, keep on circling all the way around and hug the tree. Step one foot out a little bit wider. And then from here, the arms float all the way up overhead, making the tiger claws. Then as you soften the hips and the knees, the hands come down. As you gather the energy from the earth, bring it up through the midline, and then let it go. The tiger squat. Breathing in, just coming down as much as you can comfortably. Breathing out, just letting go of striving. Just being here is enough. One more time, the tiger squat. And then round out and hug the tree right out in front. And then from here, the arms open wide. This hand scoops under, the other one on top as you embrace the moon. Then pivot on the heel, the toes point out to the side. The moon orbits around the earth, circling around, stirring the energy in the body, increasing the circulation and blood flow as well. And then reverse direction, whichever way you were going, just go the other way. Circling around, breathing. The moon orbiting the earth. And then hug the tree, bring it right back to center. The arms open wide. Then this hand scoops under, the other one on top. Embrace the moon. Pivot on the heel, the toes point out to the side. The moon orbits the earth. Circling it around, nice and easy. Gentle rotation. Feeling the sensations. And then reverse direction. Stirring the chi. One more time. And then hug the tree, bring it back to center. Step the foot in a little bit closer. And then from here, the arms float all the way up overhead. Then they begin to drift down to the side and then to the other side like you're going down the mountain trail. And then when you get to the bottom of the mountain, gather the energy, bring it right back up to the mountain peak. And then drift down the other way, descending the mountain. Coming all the way down. And then from here, the arms float out to the side, coming up to shoulder height. Other side, drifting out to the side. And then from here, the palms face away. They drift right across the horizon and then down. Drifting up, floating across, painting on the canvas. All right, one more time. This time the arms float all the way up and over like a big wave. The chin circles, opening the shoulders, lubricating the joints. Just coming up as much as you can comfortably. Once again, letting go of striving. Just breathing. And then reverse direction. The arms float up to shoulder height, palms face away, drift across, painting on the canvas, making nice gentle brush strokes. Coming up, drift across. Once more. This time the arms float up and over, the chin circles. Breathing in. Just letting go as you breathe out one more time. And then circle around and hug the tree, and then soften. From here, the arms open wide. This hand here scoops under, step in as you catch the moon, then step out to the corner. And as you step out, the bottom hand tosses the moon into the sky, the other hand pushes down. Circle it back around again, parting the wild horse's mane. And as always, don't worry about getting it perfect. Just keep on moving. Just feeling the sensations. How mindful can you be? All right, one more time. And then from here, the bottom hand scoops up, the wrists cross. The arms float down as you circle out and around, and then back up top. The princess on the mountaintop. Breathing in. Breathing out, or taking as many breaths as you need, as long as you're breathing. All right, one more time. Circle it around, the princess on the mountaintop. And then step the front foot back in, hug the tree, the arms open. And this hand scoops under, step in, catch the moon. Step out to the corner, the bottom hand floats up, the other hand floats down, parting the wild horse's mane, creating tranquility out of chaos. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, parting the horse's mane. And then the bottom arm floats up, the wrists cross. The arms float down, circling out and around, and then back up top. The princess on the mountaintop. Breathing in, breathing out. Once again, opening the shoulders, opening the chest. Once more, the princess on the mountaintop. And then step the front foot back in, hug the tree. Step one foot out a little bit wider. From here, the palms face towards each other. The hands drop down as you soften. Then the hands float out to the side. They float all the way up and over, and then down the center line of the body, planting the tree. Other side, breathing in, rising up. Breathing out, coming down. Shifting sides. Still breathing, one more time. Planting the tree. And then from here, circle the arms all the way around and hug the tree. Step one foot in, a little bit closer. From here, the hands turn, one hand on top of the other. This hand drops down, tosses away. Fold it back into the center, and then press forward, right towards me. Other side, toss away. The hand folds in, press forward, repulsing the monkey, calming the monkey mind. Breathing in, breathing out one more time, repulsing the monkey. And then from here, toss away. The other hand circles on top as you step in. Both hands together, pushing down and waving in as you soften. Rising up, softening down, breathing in, breathing out. And then step out to the corner. And as you step out, the bottom hand brushes past the knee, top hand pushes to the corner. The top hand circles down, bottom hand circles up. Coming back to the beginning, brush knee and push. Once again, don't worry about getting it perfect. As long as you're moving, we're doing okay. One more time, brush knee and push. And then from here, the bottom hand scoops up, the palms face up. The hands draw in, Circle the arms out and around, the backs of the hands face each other, spiral the palms back up. Mama bear gathers her cubs, spiraling the energy throughout the body, increasing the blood flow as well. All right, one more time. Mama bear gathers her cubs. And then step the front foot back in, circle around and hug the tree. From here, this hand drops down, toss away, other hand on top, step in. Both hands together, pushing down and waving in as you soften. Rising up, softening down. All right, one more time. All right, this time step out to the corner, and as you step out, the bottom hand brushes past the knee, top hand pushes to the corner. Top hand floats down, bottom hand floats up. Weaving it all together, brush, knee, and push. Just like a dance, that you don't have to get perfect. All right, one more time, brush, knee, and push. From here, the bottom hand scoops up, palms face up. The hands draw in, and then circle the arms out and around, backs of the hands face each other, and spiral the palms back up. Mama bear gathers her cubs, breathing. Just taking your time. Once more, gather your cubs, bring them back in, bring them on home, and then step the front foot in, circle around and hug the tree. And then from here, both arms drift over to the side, they float down. And then drifting side to side, nice and easy, like tall grass in the breeze. Nice gentle sway. And then come over to one side, tap the heel right out in front. Bring it back in, other side, shift the weight, tap the heel. This time tap the heel, the hand comes over the foot. Other side, tap the heel, the hand comes over the foot. This time, hand over the foot, other hand in front of the heart, playing the peepa, the Chinese guitar. Other side, tap the heel, the hands come right out in front. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, play the peepa. And then step back in and hug the tree, step one foot out, a little bit wider. From here, the arms open up wide, the wrists cross down low. And as you rise up, the arms open overhead, floating all the way out and down. Gathering the energy from the earth, giving it back to the sky above. Harmonizing yin and yang. Breathing in, breathing out one more time. And then reverse direction, circle in front, hug the tree, step the foot in a little bit closer, and then from here the arms open up wide. This hand here drops down and drifts over. The hands switch positions, and then they float across like clouds in the sky. When you get to the corner, the hands switch again. Wave hands like clouds. Drifting across, nice and easy. Softening the shoulders, softening the neck. Using only what you need. This time the top hand makes a hook. The bottom hand comes up and then floats across the horizon. The palm turns out. Then circle it around again, single whip. Float across, palm turns out, and then this time you can step in if you like. And then step out as the hand floats across. One more time, single whip. And then release the hook. The hand drifts over. Cloud hands. Take your time stepping in. Drift across. This time the top hand makes a hook. bottom hand comes up and then floats across the horizon, palm turns out. Circle it around again, single whip. And you can keep going just like that. Or if you want this time, you can step in and then step out. All right, one more time, single whip. And then release the hook. The hand drifts over, cloudy hands, once again. Taking your time, drifting across, nice and soft. This time, step in as you make a hook, and then step out, single whip. One more time, circle it around. And then reverse direction, the back foot turns out, then this hand floats up and over, pressing down, the hand scoops through, and then back up. Once again, circle it around, the snake creeps through the grass. And as always, it doesn't matter how low you go, just being kind to yourself. All right, now this time, the hook floats up. The hand scoops down the back, down the leg, and through. Other side, the hand comes up, down the back, the dancing dragon. Breathing in, breathing out. You can always stay nice and tall or hinge from the hips. And then this hand here drops down, the hands switch again, cloudy hands. Stepping in, drift across, breathing, just letting go. This time, step in as you make a hook, step out, single whip. And then circle it around once more. And then reverse direction, the back foot turns out. This hand here comes up and over, presses down, scoops through, and then back up. Once again, the snake creeps through the grass. And you can always soften the hook arm if it gets tired. We'll just do one more. So circle it around. And then from here, the hook floats up. It scoops down the back and all the way through. Other side, the dancing dragon. Breathing in. Breathing out one more time. And then from here, this hand drops down and drifts over. The hands become clouds. Stepping in, drift across. Just letting go. Letting go of any tension you don't need. So we learn to move like nature with effortless ease. One more time, drift across. And then this time, the bottom hand comes up into a hook right in front. The other hand scoops under the firefly in the lantern. And then switch hands. The other hand makes a hook, scoop under, drift across. Let the shoulders be soft. Let the elbows sink. Turning as much as you can comfortably without forcing it. Just always easing in. One more time, the firefly in the lantern. The hands float down, they drift over, floating up to shoulder height. Other side. And then from here, this hand scoops down and comes right out in front to about eye level. The other hand by the hip and then down. Once again, just the arms. The elbow bends, the hand comes right out in front, the other hand by the hip, and then down. This time you can lift your leg if you like, touching down as needed. The rooster stands on one leg. Stepping down. And as always, you can keep your foot down, or you can try to lift it up a little bit, just meeting yourself where you're at. It's okay to wobble. So one more time on this side. The rooster stands on one leg. Very nice. The arms drift over to the other side. floating up to shoulder height. And then this hand here scoops down and comes right out in front, the other hand by the hip, and then down. Once again, just the arms, still breathing. All right, this time you can lift your leg if you like, touching down as needed, the elbow right over the thigh. Once again, touching down or lifting up. The rooster stands on one leg. Just letting go of judgment, instead bringing curiosity to your experience. All right, one more time. Then circle all the way around and hug the tree. From here, both arms drift over to the side. They float down, then they brush out to the corner, circling around, going out to the other corner, making a figure 8 right in front. We call this polishing the table. It's like your hands are just gliding on a nice smooth surface, making it shine. All right, one more time, polishing the table. The hands float down, they circle all the way around, hug the tree. From here, the arms open up wide, the palms face up, fingertips pointing towards each other. Then as you breathe in, the arms come forward, all the way up and over and down in front of the body. Gathering the energy, gathering in the breath. Letting the energy wash through the body, giving us healing and vitality. Breathing in, breathing out. The bathing breath. Really feeling the sensations, just imagining this energy coming down. One more time. This time the arms float out to the side, spreading your wings. The arms float down, the palms face up. The hands come forward as the hips go back. The palms face away from each other. They open as you rise up, scooping under, coming back out in front. 2 hands offering. Offering love and compassion. Offering presence and forgiveness. And anything else you'd like to see in the world. The hands come forward, the hips soften, the knees soften, palms face away, open. One more time, 2 hands offering. This time the palms face up, one hand on top of the other. This hand floats up and over, and then down the center line of the body. Other side, breathe in as the hand floats up, breathing out, centering. Calming the heart, calming the mind. One more time, centering. This time both arms float all the way up and over, just as much as you can. The hands float down to the waist as you soften. Circle the hands in front, gather in the energy, bring it into the heart for loving kindness and self-compassion. And then down. One more time, open the heart. Rising up, softening down. This time making a diamond shape with the hands in front of the heart and press out. Send out all your loving kindness to the world. May all beings be free from suffering. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they live with ease. And then turning your palms to face yourself, the hands come to the heart. May I be kind to myself. May I feel connected with all beings. May I love myself just as I am. And the hands can float down to the lower abdomen. You can step your feet together or as close as you can. You can close your eyes or just keep a soft gaze, letting your body rock and sway ever so gently, like bamboo in the wind. Just feeling the sensations that arise in the body, Feel the sensations of the breath. And then bring your attention into your heart, creating an inner smile. Expressing gratitude to yourself for being here today. And then if your eyes were closed, you can slowly open them. The hands can come together in front of the heart. And we can finish with a bow. Thanks so much for watching. This class is part of our monthly calendar program, so please click the first link in the video description below to get your free monthly clickable calendar where you can get a free class every day or just drop in whenever you can. And I'll see you over there.